Okay, so I think both of us agree, right? There is one Argentinian player that is still playing football now, right? That should automatically be inside this list. Mr. Lionel
Di
Messi.
Maria.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Futbol Kaki. I'm your host, Eldad, and I'm joined by my fellow Kaki bro, Paul. Paul, how are you doing today?
Not too bad, bro. Not too bad. But a bit tired from work.
Yeah, all of us are, bro. Okay. So for everybody here, we just want to say hello, welcome to the Futbol Kaki, and we will go back to our usual intro, which is that was not a red, that wasn't a yellow. Welcome to the Futbol Kaki. Now, it is, of course, the off-season for all of football. We have the Nations League, of course, going on, but to just keep the things going, because we just don't want to continuously just talk about the football and the games that are going on, especially because after you've done it for a while, it can get a bit repetitive. So today we've got a unique episode today, along with a few other episodes we've got lined up. So today, this episode is for all the guys that want to be like a Gareth Bale, a Lionel Messi, a Diego Maradona, Robin Van Persie, Ashley Cole, a Roberto Carlos, and even Petr Cech. Yes, it is for all the guys who are left-footed. Today, what we are going to do here at the Futbol Kaki is, of course, talk and select our greatest left-footed 11 ever. Yay! Yeah. Wow.
How I wish I was left-footed, man.
For people that don't know the two of us, right? Both me and Paul are significantly right-footers. I think Paul can do with both feet more. I am only a one-dimensional right-foot player.
He's Antonio Valencia.
I am an Antonio Valencia, but I am not an Anthony. So, what we're going to do today is that we're going to actually just break down our Futbol Kaki's left-footed 11. And what's happened here today is that both me and Paul have listed our positions. Our nominees from each position, from goalkeeper ranging all the way to striker, right? But before we get into that, bro, which formation? 4-4-2, 4-3-3, 4-5-1, 4-2-3-1.
There's not a lot. Okay,
when we did team of the year for EPL, we did 4-4-2.
Okay, so I had trouble doing my team also when I was going through the left-footers, right? I feel that there is not a lot of very solid midfielders that is left-footed. Yes. I mean, there is, but there seemed to be a lack of it when I was doing my list.
That's why my list, right? We review later, right? See whether both of us got any overlap, but I think there's some of it. So so the flow of today's episode, right? What we're gonna do is that me and Paul have got our own list of 11. We're gonna throw out our nominee for each position. Then we're gonna discuss and decide whether or not they actually make the team. But bro, I just want to check if there is an overlap, what do we do? Meaning, let's say for example, both of us nominate the same person. Is he automatically inside, or are we gonna justify for another nominee?
We can see how it goes, bro. I think it should be quite interesting. I think certain positions are pretty straightforward. It's more of the other positions where I feel that maybe you will want to put a certain player, I will want to put a certain player. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, well, let's see how it goes. I think confirm there's going to be some overlap lah. I can foresee a few positions where there's going to be overlap, right? But we're going to get into it, right? But first, bro,
4-4-2. Let's do a 4-4-2.
Okay, so confirm 4-4-2.
Yeah, we can alter it along the way, maybe. Okay, but let's stick to 4-4-2.
So we do 4-4-2, right? So it'll be confirmed. It'll be one goalkeeper, 4 defenders, 2 centre backs, 2 wing backs, 2 central midfielders, 2 left mid and right mid / left wing, right wing, and 2 strikers. But I think we will do the same thing that we did during the team of the year, where the midfielder, right, doesn't necessarily mean that he's naturally a central midfielder. He can be a CDM, a CM, or a cap.
As long as he's a midfielder. Right? Yeah, okay.
As long as he's a midfielder. So just so that we don't restrict ourselves, because it's very hard, like it's a bit hard to do a centre midfielder or a thing or somebody with a left foot lah. Okay, so but before we get into that, right, I just want to say one thing bro. Can we get the easy one out of the way first? Easy one out of the way.
Sure,
right?
Let's do it, man.
Okay. So I think both of us agree, right? There is one Argentinian player that is still playing football now, right? That should automatically be inside this list. Mr. Lionel Messi.
Angel Di Maria, bro.
Hey, don't hate on Di Maria, but that's not the Argentinian I was thinking of. Okay.
Yeah,
So
okay,
let's
that's
go.
sweet, man.
Okay, Lionel Messi, right? But now
Another
but the
Messi.
question, right, is the question. Okay, so but the question is, which position? Because the thing is that Messi's played in 3 different positions from my understanding throughout his career. He's played on the right wing, he's played at cam, he's played at centre forward. So
For
which
the fun
position?
of it, right, I would just put him at striker first.
Okay, I had him as striker, so guarantee
Let's put him
100%
at striker, yeah.
Messi's in, right?
Yes.
Messi's in as striker. Okay, can. So Lionel Messi is officially the first person that comes into our left-footed 11. Now let's go from the top. So goalkeeper, right, bro? What we're gonna do is we're gonna alternate picks. You go first or I go first. Either way, it doesn't matter.
Sure, bro. Yes.
But we start from goalkeeper first lah. So first one what's your nominee? I see whether it's the same as mine or not.
I have 2 keepers. I'm gonna put Iker Casillas first.
Ooh, wow.
Although the keeper position is a bit tough because I like the other keeper as much as I like this keeper.
Okay. I have Casillas on my list, right, as one of the nominee. Can I guess the other one?
Yeah, it's so obvious.
Better check, right?
Yeah, Peter Cech, bro.
Okay, so both of us have the same 2 nominees as goalkeeper, right?
Okay, but wait because now, right, I want to ask,
yeah.
It says top 11 left-footed XI, but based on what?
Okay, that's the thing I wanted to also ask you and clarify, right? So, are we talking skill set? Are we talking ability? Are we talking accolades? Are we talking history? Are we talking what? What parameters are we going with?
I think we are talking. Let's just choose like 1 or 2 parameters that we have a common ground.
Okay. Then
I would
like
say
that, right?
Skill set has to be one for sure.
Yes, correct, 100%. Do we do accolades?
Yes, I think accolades is fine. Equally as fine. Yeah.
Okay, can. So we will do based on accolades and Casillas, right? So even if we set the parameters now, right, Messi's still inside by default, so that one no difference.
Yeah.
So now, right, Petr Cech and Iker Casillas just okay. If let's say you're just basing it on accolades, right, Casillas gets the edge 100%.
Yeah.
Because Casillas has won a World Cup, he's won a Euro, he's won Champions League, he's won La Liga. He's pretty much won everything already lah. But the thing is that Petr Cech, right, he's a top quality goalkeeper. His ball distribution is decent. He has probably played for the greatest defense in EPL history.
I think he has, like, in terms of goalkeeper, right, his shot stopping is quite insane also.
No, he's the best shot stopper, I think. If let's say you're asking between the two, right, who's the better shot stopper? 100% Petr Cech is the better shot stopper, bro.
But you see the Casillas World Cup final save.
Correct.
Twice.
So the issue that I have, right, and the thing that I'm a bit torn about, right, is because Petr Cech, right, as good as he is, right, I don't know whether you can say he's as clutch as Casillas.
But Casillas also has his moments, you know.
I know. But the thing is that Casillas also, he has his moments, but also like his decline was quite strong, especially towards the end of his Real Madrid period.
Whereas but his longevity is long, bro. He played so long for Real Madrid.
Correct.
It's tough lah. It's a tough pick. But I would.
Okay, so that's the thing. I find that if let's say you
would flip a coin and whichever one it lands on, I would just take that. You know, it's that kind of situation. I will just take either. If you give me either, I'll be fine.
Wow.
Yeah, but when Chit went to Arsenal, he wasn't that good. You know?
He wasn't that good. Chit's more remembered for Chelsea.
He got like second choice also. Yeah.
Yes. Chit is more remembered for his Chelsea period, right? Then if let's say you just look at clean sheets overall career, Petr Cech.
Okay, let's not do it too long. Come on.
Yeah, Petr Cech 341, Casillas 338. So they are about the same. So my determining factor,
right?
Based
on what I remember watching, right? Like growing up, based on what I remember watching, I think
Cas. Okay, I go first. Okay, I'm just gonna go right purely on mainly accolades.
Then Casillas lah, yeah. Then you can't
argue. I will go Casillas because I find that although yes, Petr Cech he's won 4 Premier Leagues and a Super Cup, right, and 5 FA Cups. Iker Casillas, 1 World Cup, 3 Champions League, 5
Czech
leagues,
also won.
2
Czech
Super
also won
Cup.
Champions League.
Yeah, but the World Cup is the World Cup and the Euro is the determining factor for me lah.
Euro back to back twice, right? Is it?
Euro back to back and 1 World Cup. I will give it to Iker Casillas. All right, so officially, in terms of the left-footed 11, the goalkeeper is Spain's Iker Casillas. All right, so now we're moving on to the next position.
Not 2个.
Iker Casillas. All right, now right, bro, this one is the one that I have a problem with.
If you're talking about wingbacks, I have a solution. No problem, bro. No problem.
No. Okay.
Turn adversity into opportunity.
So the thing is, right, the question, right, is you want to get the easy one for the wingbacks. You want to get the easy one or the harder one away first? Because if you easy one, I just go left back straight away.
Okay, so I think, right, I know who you're going to pick for left back already. It's so clear. I know who you're going to take. But the thing is, actually cool lah.
Okay, fair.
But right, I know, but because the right back is an issue. So I will put Ashley Cole on at the right back position. I think he can play there.
You won't put Ashley Cole at the left back.
I think he's more versatile than the other player that I'm going to choose that can play at right back.
Okay. So you are nominating Ashley Cole for right back.
There's hardly any right back that can play. That is
correct. Correct, because I think that in this scenario, right, both of us are going to do the exact same thing. Is that whoever doesn't make it at the left back slot is going to go over to the right back slot. Correct.
No, you must see who is out of the two of them who is more capable to play at right back. I think Ashley Cole wouldn't have a problem playing right back. Okay,
can. So, who's your nominee at left back? Okay, so let's say for example, you originally you had the default Ashley is Cole, you always have nominated Ashley Cole as left back, right? But the other left back, is
Roberto
it the same
Carlos, bro?
Yeah, okay, same. Both of us have the same one.
I don't think Roberto Carlos can play right back, you know.
No.
Yeah, actually, I feel safer if I put Ashley Cole at right back.
Okay, but here's the thing. If let's say you're talking modern day football, right, I would put Roberto Carlos as the inverted right back.
I will still play Ashley Cole right back based on his defensive ability. He gives me that kind of assurance that he wouldn't be beaten, irregardless of the side.
Okay, fair enough.
He's like modern day Trippier, you know. They can play left back, no problem. Yeah.
Okay, I don't agree with you, but my reasoning why I say Roberto Carlos inverted, right? Because if let's say you would have a more attacking option going down at right back, then you put Ashley Cole on the left back. The main thing is that at least if Roberto Carlos, he can cut in and then he can shoot using his left foot. That's one of the reasons why I was thinking maybe you put Roberto Carlos on the right side.
Yeah, but either way, either side, Roberto Carlos is a more attacking threat than Ashley Cole.
Correct. Because it
doesn't matter if you put him left or right. It's the same.
Correct. Okay, fair enough.
Your logic is the same.
But the reasoning why I also don't disagree with you on Ashley Cole putting Ashley Cole at right back is because now modern day football, right, a lot of attacks happen on the left side.
Yeah. As in, because the left back has to mark a lot of the
inverted right wingers that cut in on the right. They cut in on the left wing. Use the left wing, cut in on the right.
Yeah. Because left wing there's significantly more left wingers than right wingers.
Then there are right wingers.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If that's the case, right? Okay. So let's get right back done. We consider Ashley Cole. Yeah. So Ashley Cole, right back, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Right back Ashley Cole. So right back Ashley Cole. Left back is confirmed Roberto Carlos, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Accolades and everything. Yeah. Skill set. Quite not bad. No brainer. Second best in left back, I feel.
Correct.
If Lam was left footed, then different story.
Correct.
Then we play him right back, surely.
Correct. 100%. So now this is the challenging part, right? Centre back.
Maldini, bro.
I was having I was having a hard time, eh.
Maldini first. Let's do the easy one first.
No, but Maldini is a right footer.
He's left foot, no man?
Right. Maldini is a right footer, bro. He's a right footer left back.
Right footed left back. Maldini is not left footer.
No, Maldini is right footer, bro. I searched this. I also went to check. If not, I would have said Maldini already. Maldini is right footer.
Okay, then he played left back, right?
Yeah, but the thing is that he's so perceptively good on both feet, right? That's why people will confuse him for left footer.
Okay.
So Maldini is a right back, bro. If 100% right, if Maldini was a left footer, right, he's on my list, I wouldn't have a headache.
Okay. Then there's another one. There's another Italian defender. Chiellini can play. What?
Yes, I have Chiellini on my list.
I think Chiellini is a fair shout.
Okay,
There's so little left backs, you know. I mean, like if you're talking about modern day, then there's more lah. But then if it's all time, right? You see, Chiellini won Euros, right?
Yep.
Won a couple of Serie A. Did they win? No,
Serie
he didn't
A.
win, right?
He was part of the UV team,
UV
the
team
dominant
never.
one.
But the only thing is he never won a Champions League.
He never won a Champions League. As
Chiellini,
a lot
bro,
of the UV players.
He's still playing until now, bro.
Yeah, dude. I would say like maybe he's a bit underappreciated.
Yeah, I mean. But okay, so
Yeah,
I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I find he's very underappreciated lah. But he's stable. He's a very good defender, and he's like the significant like understanding of what an Italian centre back is. Strong, dominant, don't need to be very fast, but he's very precise, and he can pass the ball.
Chiellini is
Now
a monster.
Yeah, dude. Now, right, the next question: who's the other centre back?
Okay, this one I think we gotta go. We have to choose like a modern day footballer. Really.
I have one.
I have one also.
I have one, but I don't know whether would you classify him as considered the best left-footed 11 centre back? Because Chiellini, okay, is more or less like okay, I think it's guaranteed. But this one, right, I'm not sure. You say your nominee first.
Okay, I don't think he's the best, but I think he's quite good as centre back.
That's not saying
modern day
telling me your nominee. That's already.
No, okay, we don't count young players now, okay, because it's like they're not proven, right?
Yeah. No, I don't count the younger players.
This guy is proven at 2 clubs. Okay.
Okay.
I say David Alaba.
Yeah. Okay. Same. I have the same list.
It's a safe option. Yeah. And Champions League.
It's really a good option because like I was really thinking like if you see his growth, right, he was originally a left back. Then they moved him to centre back. No,
CDM.
Was he CDM?
Yeah.
He was CDM.
He played CDM at Bayern for a while, yeah.
No, then he played CDM, but then after that he shifted and predominantly been known as a centre back lah. Yeah, centre back because
so now he's after Real Madrid centre back, right? Yeah.
Correct. Because after a while the CDMs at Bayern just became too good like that. It was more beneficial to have Alaba as centre back. Then of course he goes over to Real Madrid, wins the Champions League, known as one of the better centre backs currently like in La Liga lah. Even though Real Madrid do have their particular struggles. Okay, so just before we move on to the midfield, currently we have selected, and I think we're set on this, right? We got no objections. These 5.
Laurent Blanc is what food?
Wait. Good question.
It's fine. We can put him at CDM. I think. I think he's right. I think he's right.
No, I think he's a right footer.
Okay.
Yeah, Laurent Blanc's a right footer.
Then one more. Zanetti? Right foot, right?
Zanetti, I think is right foot. I don't think Zanetti is a...
Anyway, okay, no, he was just he was the only right back that I think that was it right foot or left footed, you know? Unless he got like a 5-star weak foot. Yeah, I think
now I need to verify this. I also think already. I'm really not confident. So. Yeah, he's a right footer. Zanetti's a right footer.
Okay, so yeah, so it's not
okay, so we are on the safe track lah. So okay, but if let's say out of the way the Blanc and Zanetti thing, right, we are on track, right? You have no objections for this back four and the goalkeeper.
Yeah, but it's such a weak back four. It's such a weak pairing of centre back, you know.
I know, bro, but the thing is that there's
later we go to honorable mentions. Then
correct.
See.
Correct. Okay, so before we move on to the midfield, we're just gonna recap. So goalkeeper is Iker Casillas, right back is Ashley Cole, centre back is Giorgio Chiellini, centre back is David Alaba, and then the left back is of course Roberto Carlos. Correct? So no problem, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Now this one, right wing.
Okay, I think this one is. You can say my answer will be the same as you. Gary, I'm willing to bet my my last dollar.
I don't know. I think it might be different. It might be different. I'm not sure.
Okay, then I just want
to see whether you agree
it's
or not.
It's not Messi, right? Because Messi is striker, right?
No, it's not Messi. Messi striker. I would say that is a safe consideration, but I don't know whether you will rate him higher than the one that I think you're gonna say.
Okay, there's two that is very close.
Okay, you say your nominee first.
Okay, you say your main nominee. This is based on me growing up, like watching, right?
Yep.
I think it's gotta be Arjen Robben, bro.
Okay, you're Arjen Robben, right?
But yeah, the current one now I know is quite sick also.
Okay, the Iron Robin is on my list also, right? But the other one I don't want to nominate is Mo Salah.
Mo Salah, yeah.
So right.
Okay, but what do we look at now? Yeah.
Okay, accolades, right? 100%, right? It goes to Robin because Robin played in Bundesliga, if I'm not mistaken.
No, bro. If Salah did it, if you say that, then Salah win again because Salah did in
no,
EPL.
as in like overall accolades, like overall trophies won. Because he's won
Yeah,
the
okay,
EPL.
but the
Robin,
thing is, right, Netherlands never win World Cup, never win Euros. So technically, he only has club like
that is a good point. Okay, because my whole thing, right? Okay, I look at it like this. Right? He's won in the EPL. He's won in the EPL. He's won a Champions League with Bayern. He's won the Bundesliga a lot with Bayern. But the thing is that because it's Bayern, right? And it's the Bundesliga.
It's a bit
inflated,
right?
It's the inflated like number of league trophies. Whereas if you look at Salah, right? Yes, he's only won in terms of like
one Premier League, one Champions League. Okay, I think then he's won
one Premier League, one Champions League. So the thing is that his ability to keep Liverpool in it, right, is of course something that we want to say lah. But whether or not, right, would you put him over on a pedestal above Iron Robin is another question. So my throwback to you, right, is are you with Robin?
Yeah. Now that I double think about because my right wing is Robin / Salah.
Yes, mine is Robin / Salah also.
So to be honest, right, have you ever seen Robin score like 20 plus goals for like 4 or 5 seasons in a row? No, right?
No.
Okay, then let's settle already. It's settled already. Let's go. Let's move on.
So who is it?
Mo Salah. Robin is just nice. Robin is just nice to watch, but I don't think he's better than Mo Salah. Yeah.
No,
let's go Mo Salah.
It is a bit challenging.
Okay, if Messi was right wing, then we just put Messi above all of them.
No, correct. But the thing is that we decided to put Messi as striker.
Yeah,
that's not the thing.
Make it more fun, right?
Okay, so we are doing Mo Salah, right? Now I want to move over to the other side of the wing, right? Left wing. I got one.
Bro, I also have one. I have 1.5, but the half is it will not be one.
Okay. I got one question. Is he
let
Welsh?
you see it, bro.
Is he Welsh?
Yeah. They're both Welsh,
right?
bro.
Okay. They're both Welsh, right? They both have the same number, right?
Yes.
They both have the same. Okay, my nominee is Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, Ryan Giggs, bro. Ryan Giggs, yeah. No.
Ryan Giggs, right? You don't
left wing, right?
Yeah, but you don't think Gareth Bale is better than Ryan Giggs?
In their prime.
It's
tough, because Bale won 4 Champions League.
Yes. Okay, so Bale won 4 Champions League, right? But my only
EPL titles. Yeah, you see how many EPL.
Okay, EPL titles is another thing, right? But the thing is that their player roles in the starting 11 was significant.
Yeah.
Ryan Giggs was more for chance creation and then scoring when he had the chance. Gareth Bale was a goal scorer.
Yeah. I think
but the thing is that if you're going skill set is
I think speed
is tricky.
If you're talking about speed, right? Both were the same in that. But Bale faster, I think. Bale is faster in his prime.
Yes. But Bale also injury prone.
Yeah, Giggs, the longevity is good.
Giggs longevity, right? And
I think Giggs, okay, to be honest,
it's the accolades.
Because Bale also played left back. Then after that then he went to Spurs, he played right wing, right?
Correct. But Giggs also shifted to
Spurs, he
midfield.
was left back, then right wing.
Left back, then right.
Left back, Giggs.
No, left back, left wing, right wing.
Yeah. I think Giggs.
Okay, so Ryan Giggs. So Ryan Giggs is of course the thing. So to recap, currently our wingers are right wing Mo Salah, left wing Ryan Giggs. So now, right, bro, come to midfield. I got 2 midfielders to fill out the position.
Wait. We're playing 2 midfielders.
You say 4-4-2.
Oh yeah. Okay, but what if we never watched this player play before? In our lifetime.
You can still nominate him.
Midfielder, right?
Yes.
Then Maradona, bro.
Yeah, okay. I got Maradona there also. Then the other
you
one.
want to put him striker or not?
Okay, that's the thing. Because
He's a cam, right?
Here's the thing, right? He's a cam predominantly, right? Any of the two, what we consider the 2 best midfielders, I think likely we are gonna pick, right? It's probably both of us have never watched them play live before.
In the midfield?
Yes. Okay, I just say right. We have both of us have Maradona because you pick Maradona. You say you have a Maradona. I also have a Maradona on my list as the one
Okay.
midfielder. The other midfielder, there's a left footer. Also I've never seen play before, but I see him on FIFA.
Really? That's the thing. Do we want players that we never watched before?
Okay, this one is up to you.
I know you're talking about Johan Cruyff.
Yes, correct. So now,
let's not choose Maradona and
Cruyff
because we never watched them before, right?
Okay,
so
so
you
you
for us to say, yeah, sure lah. If not, we put like what Puskas, all this also, right?
Yes. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna remove. You want so you don't want to use like what in FIFA we call icons
I mean, we can.
Or people that we've not watched seen play before.
Because we never watched them before, then we don't really have a true opinion on it. We only use them in the game. You get what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Okay. So
let's make it more fun because I'm pretty sure Maradona will get into everybody's top 11.
Okay, can. So we are eliminating this. Okay, so upon discussion with my fellow Kaki bro here, in the middle of this episode, we have decided that we are not going to pick anybody that we've not seen play live before. Everybody else that we picked has qualified into us seeing them play live before. Which leaves me another question, right? So center midfield, left.
Doesn't matter right or left, right?
No. Then like that, I only got two.
In his prime, I think Mesut Ozil, bro.
Yeah, I have Mesut Ozil there also. As one of my center
midfielders. If I were to put Mesut Ozil, nobody will fault me also.
No, I don't think so. Also, I think Ozil, because if let's say for example, because we have removed Maradona and Cruyff, right, I think Ozil deserves to be there.
Yeah, in the midfield.
Yeah, so I have no problem with putting Ozil there because honestly, right, like his chance creation, his vision and passing is like very second to none one. It's instinctive one. Like I believe Ronaldo's best season at Real Madrid was he made Ronaldo look good.
I was gonna say he
made Ronaldo look super good, bro.
And like Benzema, yeah, pivotal. Very
and the thing
player.
Is that they had Di Maria on that team also.
Yeah, bro. And
they had
Germany World Cup winning team also. He was there also.
Yes, he was inside also. So okay, so we conclude that Mesut Ozil makes the team, right? Correct.
Mesut Ozil, bro.
Mesut Ozil,
yes.
All right, Mesut Ozil makes the team. Now the other left-footed midfielder.
Also, pivotal player in the EPL.
I don't know whether my one is the same as yours.
Not currently lah, but I think. Okay, I said Mesut Ozil. Yeah, your nomination.
Okay, my nomination, right? He's the most one-footed player in Manchester City history.
David Silva.
David Silva is my nominee. Bro,
but he didn't win the World Cup.
You don't have...
Huh? He didn't win the World Cup, right? Or was he in the World Cup winning team?
That one I'm not sure.
Yeah, okay, but
I know
honestly, the 2010 World Cup, I never seen him play once.
Bro, a lot of the players that won the 2010 World Cup didn't really play a lot. It was just Real Madrid players and Barcelona players.
Barcelona players. Yeah, but I would not... I had David Silva on my list as well.
Yeah, he won the World Cup.
David!
He
won like so many EPLs, yeah.
But I honestly feel, right, like without David Silva, there's no Man City.
Yeah, he's like the pivotal role of the new era sort of players, right, for Man City.
Correct.
But he's Silva.
He's what I feel is like the cornerstone of the foundation that what made Man City become Man City.
Yeah, bro.
Like him and Vincent Kompany are like the cornerstone of Man City.
And Aguero.
Yeah, and Aguero, which is why all three of them have a statue outside the Etihad Stadium lah. Yeah, where one magnificent speech was made by a very popular YouTube footballing channel that didn't work out very well. The thing, all I can say is believe. So that one we will go
come here and win.
And it didn't turn out the way they wanted to, but never mind. We shall move. Okay, so are you agreeable to David Silva, or do you have another nominee?
Okay, let's settle on our midfield.
Okay, so David Silva. All right. So before we get into the final position of striker, our midfield has been settled. So a recap from all positions, all the way from goalkeeper all the way down to the left wing, which is Iker Casillas in goal, Ashley Cole at right back, Giorgio Cellini at centre back, David Alaba at centre back, Roberto Carlos at left back, Ryan Giggs at left wing, Mo Salah at right wing, Mesut Ozil and David Silva form up the two central midfielders. And of course, up top, right, we got Mr. Lionel Messi. Yeah. So now, bro, the last position, the left-footed striker. I think there are more significantly potential viable options in left-footed strikers available. But I have to say, right, as much as we love Erling Haaland, right, he does not count inside this group.
Why? He just won a treble. He just won a treble.
But the thing is that you will put him in as all-time 11.
I mean,
or you put him in consideration.
His runway is so...
His runway is there.
Yet, right? But
yeah,
the fact that he already won the treble.
Correct. But you will still put Erling Haaland in this. Because to me, right, the reason why I didn't put Erling Haaland in this because I find that he hasn't reached the peak that I think that he could reach yet. He's just only fulfilling the bare minimum of his potential. So I wouldn't put him as like different thing like.
True. I didn't put him in also, but he deserves a shout. That is definitely
he deserves a shout, right? But I feel that like I can't justify putting him in yet because he's still so young.
Bro, this season literally annihilated every single EPL striker in history.
Yes, correct. So
already.
So the thing is that if you are okay to do consideration, right, I can consider him as part of the thing. But just that I got a few other nominees first, right? If you think that Haaland is better than the other nominees I've got, right, then okay, I can give you the shout. Because I think you and me probably have either the same two strikers or maybe or not lah. Okay, so you want to say your striker nominee?
Okay, we put Erling Haaland aside first.
Yes, correct. So because if let's say we find after discussion that Erling Haaland overrides the other strikers that we have nominated, right? Then okay, we can think about putting him in. Or if you can bring it. Okay, so the first one I want to check with you. Who is your striker nominee?
Raul
Gonzalez. Yes, Gonzalez. I do have that also. 383 goals.
The Real Madrid
in his
legend.
Career. Yes. 916 games played. Real Madrid, Raul, wow, bro. Like I've never seen
left foot, yeah.
I've never seen a classier finisher than Raul.
No, it's just
like
captain striker, that kind of like it's all you want in a striker, you know.
Yeah,
as a captain some more. And he's not very tall, but
no, he's not.
He's the
but he's a very good finisher.
Yeah,
left foot finish and like he's like what I call like the striker's finisher, where like I've always had a lot of issues with strikers, right? Where no matter how close they are to the goal, they like to rimbutt the ball like super hard, like shoot until like the net about to break one, right? Whereas like the very good strikers that we all know and love are the ones that they don't have to shoot hard; they just pass the ball into the net.
Yeah,
because they will favor scoring the goal over like flash and power lah.
Yeah, bro, I agree. I think
I will put him there. You put him there.
If there was no Erling Haaland, I think I think left foot strikers there's a lot lah.
I only got one more only. That I think significantly I would say
I know who you're gonna choose, bro.
Okay. So I think we've known each other too long, right? That this list is very obvious that we knew who was gonna pick. Okay, my nominee, right, is Robin van Persie.
Van Persie.
My nominee is Robin van Persie, right? 274 goals, right, in 595 appearances. But I do admit, right, that he has got injury issues and problems lah. And the thing is, he started out as a left winger.
If you can carry a team to win the league, you should have some recognition lah, I feel.
Okay.
He single-handedly carry Man U, right?
He single-handedly carry Man United, right? But my also other thing is that he also have very good ball distributors with him lah. So it's a very similar to what I call like the Haaland situation, where Haaland had a lot of very good distributors, right? And I also do feel like it's not really an excuse, but he had you can give him a lot of help, because you need, for good strikers to score goals, you need to have good distributors and good midfielders to assist them with the goals lah. But
I think Van Persie, right, in my opinion, is the best player I've ever seen hit a volley.
Oh, okay, that one I 100% agree.
As in any volley, right? I will just want one player to hit. If you can ask me to choose one player to hit a volley, I will just choose Van Persie.
You picking over Scorsese?
I think
Paul Scholes, bro. Paul Scholes. Paul Scholes or Steven Gerrard?
left-footed player to hit a volley.
That's what I was saying like you would pick Van Persie to take the volley over Gerrard and Scholes.
Left-footed striker.
Okay, can. Alright, so right. Does
Okay,
this
but
mean
in
that
terms of striker, I think he's the best. Volley taker. Volley
taker, right?
Yeah.
But will you put Van Persie over Haaland? No, over Raul, sorry.
Nah.
This is the one that I had a lot of problems.
Nah.
You will put Raul over Van Persie.
I think Raul doesn't get the recognition he gets, you know. He deserves, yeah.
Okay, because I find that
many people see that Raul's short, small, then like very, in a way, like he can't, like doesn't mean you're small or you are short, you don't deserve to be recognized.
Correct.
You know. Yeah.
Correct. But I also do feel that like the reason why Raul doesn't get recognition is because he's not as like hard. He's not a hard hitter or a flashy type of like.
Yeah, a lot of flashy player. That's why people don't really. Wow,
she's not a flashy player because like honestly, Van Persie is also not flashy, right? But Van Persie has a lot of power.
Yeah, so that's a trait that people admire or like people get wow by, you know.
But if you're talking like the fundamental basics of what a striker should be, then Raul is up there lah. Like I find that in terms of like the closest striker I know to Raul, right, in terms of finishing and everything, I'd actually do Van Nistelrooy.
Van Nistelrooy.
Like Van Nistelrooy, right, is the best finisher I have ever seen. Like he don't need to shoot the ball very hard, right? He just needs to. His whole thing is get the ball on target, get into position. As long as the ball hits the net, right, I don't care how it goes in. That's his whole thing. Okay, so we are picking Raul over Van Persie, right?
Yes.
Okay, so now Raul over Haaland.
Real Madrid now win. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I feel that if you don't choose Haaland,
Raul,
yeah, but I think Haaland deserves to be.
No. Okay, so the thing is that does Haaland deserve to be in this team or you think Haaland deserves to have a shout? Because it's two different things. Okay, because my whole thing is that you can't really put achievements versus achievements, right? Because Haaland's in the infancy of his career, whereas like Raul is Raul. With what, three Champions Leagues, 1 Super Cup, 6-time league winner. Haaland won a treble this year and he got 1 Champions League. But the thing is that it gets so different. Right? So I have this thing right where I don't know whether is it too early to put Haaland in the greatest left-footed 11.
I mean, if you touch your heart and say like, if you want to go, right, would you rather Haaland or Silva or Raul, you know?
Okay, if I want to go, right, so it's just left-footed striker only, right? Or is it talking in general?
In the dynamics of our current team, imagine Silva is the one feeding, Ozil is feeding.
Wow, okay, bro. I have a hard time doing this.
Okay, the only thing is I think if we choose Haaland, then people will say we are choosing it too fast.
No, that's what I've been saying. Like I find that it's too early. But to me, I think it's too early.
It's justifiable to put him in. Yeah, it's justifiable to put him in.
Correct. So my whole thing, right, my biggest issue, right, that I have, right, is because if you're talking body of work, right, okay, like he does have a smaller window, right, but that window, and the body of work is mad.
He smashed everything, bro. All the
everything, like Dortmund, then to Man City, right, is madness. So the thing is that even if you were to use a body of work argument, right, it's also very challenging. He deserves a shout, right? But the thing is that I'm still the whole thing is he still too young or not? Because if we perceive for him to be what we think he's gonna be, right, then he's probably the greatest striker ever already.
Bro, if you're good enough, you're old enough, man.
So are you putting? So are you doing?
If he reached like that, right, then his age has nothing to do with it. If
Correct.
He already reached this height.
Correct. Because he has the potential to be the greatest striker ever.
Yeah, but
ever.
I think,
provided he stays fit.
52 goals in 52 games, in 53 games. A treble to go with it. current holder of the EPL most scored in a single season in his first season.
I'm calling it.
Haaland, bro.
Haaland. Erling Haaland has officially made the Futbol Kaki's greatest left-footed 11. Yay! Okay, so before we move on, right? Before we do the unenergetic cheer, right? Like I mean, like a lot of these players, right? For football fans who love left-footers, right? I think generally most of these guys will appear on the list for those modern football fans that have actually watched and seen football. So I'm just going to recap from the top. Goalkeeper all the way down to striker is we have Iker Casillas in goal. We have Ashley Cole at right back. We have Giorgio Chiellini at centre back. David Alaba at centre back. Roberto Carlos at left back. We have right wing Mo Salah, left wing Ryan Giggs, centre mid Mesut Ozil, centre mid David Silva, and striker of course is Lionel Messi, and a very young, high potential to be the greatest striker ever, Mr. Erling Braut Haaland. All right, so we also got one question is who are the honorable mentions that we want to add into this particular thing? I think I got like maybe aside from one or two midfielders, aside from the ones that have already been perceived here, right? I think midfielder, right? The reason why I didn't nominate this guy, right, even though I think he's probably one of the best midfielders I've ever seen, right, is number 14 for Real Madrid last time, Guti.
Underrated.
Super underrated, very good playmaker, right? And
but he's not one of the best
passer of the ball. He's not that level, right? But if let's say you're talking central midfielder, right, good reliable central midfielder, Guti was one of them, lah. Guti playmakers, lah.
He and Ramos had the same hairband, right?
Correct. And he did the Xabi Alonso role at Real Madrid before Xabi Alonso came.
Bro, the back heel assist.
Yeah, the Benzema one, right?
Benzema, that is like one of the most delicious assists I've ever seen.
Yes, correct. So, you got any other honorable mentions? Okay, left back, I have a shout to Patrice Evra.
Efficient, like a 8 out of 10 every week, that kind, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. I thought about others like Gabriel Heinze, right? But I find Gabriel Heinze, right, he only had that one or like a few good seasons, then after he just kind of dwindled off.
He assists to Michael Carrick.
Huh?
He assists to Michael Carrick. I think Gareth Bale, bro. Gareth Bale.
Yes. Gareth Bale.
What's his name? Eke Davis, bro.
Eke Davis at midfield, right?
And the other guy, what's that botak guy?
Cambiaso,
yeah.
Yeah, but I find that you can't put both of them above Ozil and Silva.
They are like 8.10s, that kind. Solid.
Like I would rather risk like having a losing midfield battle, right, when I know that I have a potent threat to be able to create for the front two quite easily.
Yeah.
So I would rather have that in terms of this team. Goalkeeper, right, I'm not sure I want to give other than better check is Thibaut Courtois.
Courtois left foot, yeah.
Courtois left
Ederson,
foot, right? No, okay, but the thing is that I had this thing about Ederson, right? If you're talking modern day,
he has spells where he like loses focus, right?
Yes, but
then he always kick the ball randomly or make some random error that he always gets away with it.
Correct. He was like the goalkeeper after Neuer, right? That was the sweeper keeper and the ball distributor.
Yeah, he's like one of the pioneer generation left foot ball playing keepers, right?
Left foot ball playing keepers, like one of the first few. Like Courtois is more of a traditional goalkeeper. He's kind of like the David De Gea mold.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think now currently Courtois better than De Gea lah. So I won't say anything like that. Centre backs, I find centre backs really damn hard to pick.
Like maybe like Laporte.
I find that you.
I know. There's one, but it's up and coming. The Gvardiol, bro.
Oh, Gvardiol.
Left footed.
Yeah. But I find that they're too young to be able to put inside already. They're really too young, right? We made Haaland an exception because Haaland is one of a kind. He's different. But you can't put like younger centre backs. Like let's say for example, left footed centre backs I can think of is like Lisandro, Gvardiol, and who else? Who's the left centre back? Never mind. We think about
Fabian Schär.
Oh yeah, Fabian Schär. But I find that let's say for example, if you look at just the two ones that predominantly Gvardiol and Lisandro, right, their body of work is too small, and they're still young. You can't put them as this is the best centre back over like Chiellini or Alaba. It's very difficult for me to put something like that lah. Put something
Koulibaly
like that.
is left.
Huh? Which one?
If I'm not wrong, Koulibaly is left foot.
Koulibaly is left footer.
Yeah, but he had a very, very bad season.
But it's also hard to put Koulibaly over Chiellini also.
Chiellini won Euro.
I think
captain of the Juve for so long.
Correct. And I find also Chiellini and Alaba, right, is consistency. Highest level of consistency.
Bonucci is
right
right.
wing.
Bonucci is right-footed, right?
Bonucci is the right footer. What about
We say
midfielder?
right wing. Huh?
Right wing. No, sorry, midfielder. Right wing. Because Gareth Bale can play on both sides.
Robin, Messi.
Salah, but Messi striker, so Messi don't
Yeah,
count.
Messi striker.
He's not very
I think
easy.
that's it lah. Like for
That's it.
Bukayo Saka. Potential. Right. Left-footed, right? He's left-footed.
Yeah, he's left-footed. Okay, so with that, we have come to the episode of the Football Kaki. Alright, so that is it for this week's episode of the Football Kaki. And for those of you who are listening in and watching our YouTube videos, we just want to say thank you so much for all the time and effort that you have spent to contribute to our growing channel success. So before we go off, we just want to remind you of the shows that we actually have every week, which is, of course, the Kopi Bros. Yes, they're back with season 2 of the Kopi Bros, where they talk about different topics. Of course, you've got Brandon, Meedat, and Paul, who does appear once in a while on the Kopi Bros to talk about different unique topics. Then, of course, you've got our big game show every Friday, the SG Draft Podcast, where we draft about different topics and have fun while we're doing it. You have the whole Chit Chatter gang, and of course, the two of us. So you will obviously see a lot of overlap between the Football Kaki and the SG Draft Podcast. So with that, we just want to say thank you to everybody for listening in, and we hope that you continue to enjoy the content that we push out here, and we hope that you continue to like and subscribe to this particular channel. And we just want to wish you a happy off season here from everybody at the Football Kaki. And bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Marcos Alonso. This is
Marcos
the
Alonso.
All right, thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.